see a team from the Pac-12, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Aztecs will get this season underway as toe meets leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Colorado State Rams offense will come out first. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Marshall. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw. It's Curry. Quickly complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. The Rams will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Aztecs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. The Aztecs will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking for a man. It's Curry. Just a hair too much on him from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hand, it's Marshall. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Oh, they knock it free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
inside that 5-yard line, ready to make a play, score some points, and instead the defense recovers the football.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. To say this is a slow start would be an understatement. They haven't even made the chain gang move yet. Outside the pocket, let's go. Finds a tight end down the gut. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. Great spot to attack there. Right off the turnover, try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Curry. Unloads to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Rams send out the punt unit. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. They'll give it to the back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Let's think just a little bit about San Diego State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Fires a bullet out. It's picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and in scoring position.
And the Aztecs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Curry. He's taking the shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle. It's McClure. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down to the 26. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snatches it on the right. It's a running room. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs!
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. For now, it's back to you fellows, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Building momentum, picking up the target yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To throw, it's Curry. Using the quick game. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Rams can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Terms like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Aztecs want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with second and short. Guys, let's think just for a minute about big picture San Diego State. Their offseason, just what they were looking for. Top 10 recruiting class. Now they've got to figure out how to best use that talent, Jesse.
Well, not just difference makers in this top 10 class, but they've got some guys that they think can be key contributors both on offense and defense. And in this first game, you know they've got to be excited.
Yeah, and they're probably nervous too, right? Like, first big-time stage, big-time moment. A lot of young talent. Let's see how they start their career off.
The Aztecs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it. Sneak gets it done.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much as the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wants to throw. It's Curry. Looking left. It's incomplete, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, and it looks as if the defense is offside.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Got his man on the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Motion from the wide receiver. They go to the ground. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's when the offense will set up shop. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aztecs will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down run. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Picked off! What a play by this defense! He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed, it's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for room. It's Marshall. Steamrolls his way ahead. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They're going to test the right side with this one. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marshall. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Rams decide to punt it away. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with him. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the returner is stopped. Dropping back, it's Curry. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And this one is perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this 1st half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. With the catch, it's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Curry. Lets it fly deep downfield. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Looking downfield very late in the half. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Sonny Lubick Field.
The Rams will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll park him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. Just keep slinging it. What a grab with one hand. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Aztecs are in the hurry up. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going for it all. Touchdown, San Diego State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And Man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 5 over Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Rams come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Curry. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And the Rams line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on 1st down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado State.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
21, Colorado State, 13.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
And the San Diego State
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's McClure. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Aztecs want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Sends it downfield. Caught at the 25. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
In the backfield, it's Washington. And there are no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw again. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Lets it fly. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Quarterback gets the first down. At the 35, he's open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
And the Rams, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Caught near the sticks. It's Weatherly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. The give. And I think they'll give him 2 on them with 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll cut this lead down to 5. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pulls it in. It's McClure. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 35, he's got room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Right on the money. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And go back to work in the final period of this one. On the ground, it's Washington. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Aztecs will hustle to the line. Right back to him on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Aztecs will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away, because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
The Aztecs have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aztecs!
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Missouri is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 22 over Army. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Curry. On a little time, lets it go. Got him downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Marshall. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the move. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Colorado State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip into the secondary, make that big play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Colorado State.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Pulls it, fired complete. And the ball's on the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
This offense has it with really good field position. To the air, it's Curry. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to go up top. Nice looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. And the throw and catch was good, but you got to do it in the field of play, and he couldn't quite keep that foot in bounds. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. From the gun. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throws to the wide out. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Now back up in their own end, it's third and long. Gets the back moving. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man, it's McClure. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Aztecs will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. Back to throw, it's Curry. Under fire. The throw. That's caught. It's Weatherly. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Rams are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They want that clock to run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead of you.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for, so it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.